2, 3, eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
Very nice. Okay, so we are going to review for our big science test tomorrow. So I have some questions to ask before I put you in your groups. Okay? So, how do plants and animals meet each other? What are some ways that plants and animals live off each other? How can they help each other? Evelyn?
Plants live off of animals, animals live off of plants because some type of plants they can eat, like a deer.
Right, what else?
They always go into my grandparents' garden and steal all their vegetables.
I know. What else can they do though? How else can animals use plants? Annabelle?
Like, you know how sticks are plants, kind of? Well, birds use them as nests.
Right, birds can use them as nests. What else, Mason?
Like animals bump into the plants and get their seeds.
Okay, so that's how they can live together, right? They can be pollinators and help spread their seeds. But what else? I'm thinking of something specifically, maybe an insect. What kind of insect might hide, Asia? A leaf bug, right? And how does the leaf bug use plants to survive? Right, his shape and his color. Very nice. How about, are living things adapted to their environments? How do living things adapt to their environment? Think about my cactus that I have on my desk. How does it live in the desert? What does it have to keep it, to make sure it gets all of its basic needs? Water. But how does it get water? Because remember, there's not a lot of water in the desert. So how does it hold on to all of the water? Can someone help her out? How do cacti, how do they hold on to all of the water? Samaya? Right, their skin, they have really tough skin so that they can hold on to all of their water. What's another adaptation that animals might have so they can live in their environment? Think about what we watched yesterday on our video. Lorenzo? Some animals, they do build dams, but what do they have on their bodies to help them build a dam? What helped that beaver chew down?
Their teeth.
Right, his teeth. But what else? What else does he have to help him, to protect him? Think about what's behind. Natalie?
Its tail.
Its tail. It can hit stuff with its tail. Imagine getting hit by a beaver tail. I wouldn't want to get hit by a beaver's tail. All right. Can plants survive in different environments? There's another. I can point back at my cactus over there. Are we in a dry desert? No way. But how does my cactus stay alive? Mason?
It can gain water.
Right, I give it water, right?
Yeah.
So I don't water it too much. I only water it sometimes, so it's not getting overwatered. Because if it's overwatered, what do you think will happen to my cactus? What do you think will happen? Because it's so used to not getting enough water at all. If it has too much, what would happen, Griffin? It would probably die, right? And how do environments change? Give me one way an environment changes. Think about a forest. What can happen to that forest that will change the whole thing? Lorenzo? How does it burn? Right. A forest fire. And what can cause a forest fire? What is it? Okay, right. Or what else, Emmeline?
An earthquake could make everything wiggle, and then the lava could splash out on top of the trees, and then the lava would run together and make a fire.
That was really creative of how a forest fire could start. You're right. It could burn. There could be lava that could burn down the forest. All right, one more, Annabelle.
Well, if there are people camping and they leave the fire overnight on accident, and if the fire's going, it could probably burn more and catch on the tree.
Exactly. All right, I love it. So now I'm going to put you into groups. Okay. Each group is going to get a whiteboard. You guys are pretty familiar with this game, but we're using it for our science test, okay? So it's a little bit different. It's not like our math review. So what you're going to do is I'm going to put you into groups of, we'll do groups of 2. No, let's do groups of 3. We'll do groups of 3, and we might have one group of 2. We'll see, okay? So I will put you in a group. Each group will get a whiteboard, a dry erase marker, and an eraser. I'll read questions from my test for tomorrow. So if you're paying attention, just like if you're paying attention for our math review, and you did good on your test, then you'll do super good on your science test, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would like Samaya and Lorenzo and Annabelle. You can take a board and go wherever you want in the room. You can be on the floor if you want. Make sure your mask is up over your nose. Talia, Natalie, and Emmeline. Go back, go look over there. You guys want to be up front, go over there. So we're going to be shooting our basketball.
A
marker? Okay. You guys can go wherever. Alright, and then alright, I want Mason, Asia, and Brooklyn. Come on up. Come on, Asia. Come on. Were you guys in a good class night? Were you 3?
No, it was Natalie.
Alright, Scott and Griffin, come on. Oh, Natalie.
I think it was Natalie and Brooklyn. Asia was her time.
Okay, guys. Make sure you're spread out. Make sure you have your mask up over your nose because you're close with each other. Alright. You have to come up in front of my desk. You can't be behind my desk. I have to see you because you're going to talk with your teammates.
Natalie's trying to steal your job.
No. Alright. So I will read one of my questions to you. You're going to write whether it's A, B, or C. Okay? The first team to have their answer on their whiteboard and raise it up, the first one that's correct, will come and get an extra point for their team. If you have the right answer on your board, even if you're not first, your group still gets a point. So everyone will still get a point, but only one group will get to shoot a basketball for an extra point. Okay? So this is group 1. Group 1's over here. Group 2. Group 3, my girls in the back. And group 4. Okay? Now you guys have to stay quiet the whole time. I know you're going to be excited whenever you get to shoot a basketball. But to be able to get through our questions, we have to be kind of quick. Okay? Ready? What is a resource? Is it A, something that harms the environment? B, anything people can use to meet their needs? C, all the living and non-living things in a place? I saw group number 3 first. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So everyone had B. We were right. Group number 3 was first. So come up to shoot a basketball.
We're not number.
Okay, let's watch Emmeline and see if she gets the basketball. Oh, so close. Okay, here's the next one. What is a powder that flowers need to make seeds? Is it A, nectar, B, oxygen, or C, pollen? Group number 4. Everybody had it. Group 4 was my first one's done. Okay, let's see. Let's see if Mason will get an extra point for his team. Let's go. No, he didn't make it. All right. adaptation? Is it A, a change in an environment, B, all the living and non-living things in a place, or C, something that helps a living thing survive in its environment?
I think I'm gonna know. I think I did it.
So my answer was C.
Oh.
So in group 4 was actually my first ones to have the answer. So group number 3 gets a point, group number 4 gets a point, and group number 4 can come up and shoot basketball. What? You guys said A. You had A. Come on, come up.
Oh no. Oh no, Asia. Asia. She's gonna make the hit.
All right, Asia. Come up to my owl tape.
Oh no.
Come on. All right, let's move on. Let's keep going. What is a food chain? A video that shows how flowers make seeds. B, a path that shows how energy moves from plants to animals. C, a picture that shows all the living and non-living things in a place. Group 1 was my only one to have the correct answer. It was, oh wait, I'm sorry. You said A?
No, B.
You had B? Okay, it was B. You're right.
No.
Listen, let's talk about that for a second. What is a food chain? Scott, what's a food chain?
It's something, but eat something else.
Right. So whenever something eats something, whenever you eat lunch,
Yeah.
does that give you more energy?
Yeah.
So whenever animals eat plants, does that giving them more energy?
Yes.
Whenever plants make food from the sun, is that giving them energy?
Yes.
So a food chain is how the energy goes through the animals. Okay. All right, Lorenzo. Let's see if you can make it. You got it. All right. Molly Rena, what is an environment? Is it A, all the living and non-living things in a place? B, a powder that flowers need to make new seeds? C, a path that shows how energy moves from plants to animals?
We got that was a tie. We got a tie. That was a tie.
The answer was A.
Yes.
So I have group 1, group 3, and group 4.
Which one went first though? It had to be us. No.
I think it was a tie. So we'll have 2 people from their team to come up, okay? So, wait, for you my guys that didn't understand what it is an environment, remember we talked about what an environment was? What's an environment? Who can explain to you what's an environment? Emmeline?
It's a place where people live and a lot of environments can change by fire, earthquakes, mostly anything.
Exactly.
Literally.
But what's most important about what makes up those environments? Tell me. What is around us all the time?
Leaves and trees and
Living things. And what else?
There's jelly.
Right? I'm living. And what else? What do I say back? What? Plants are living, but what's non-living in our environment? Everything, right? So we have all types of living and non-living things that make up our environment that help us live. All right, so I need someone from team 1 and team 4, right?
Yeah.
You just shot. One. Oh.
Everybody's missing. Oh,
I got it.
That doesn't equal point though.
Yeah.
I'm next. I'm going.
All right, let's look at our next one. All right, so this one's kind of tricky. My morning class didn't understand this one, so let's see if you guys get tricked. Ready? Different moths live on trees with white bark. We know what bark is, right? On a tree?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So this tree, picture it in your head, it has white bark. Okay?
I know it.
Birds like to eat moths. Which moth would have the best chance of surviving? Okay, so I'm going to tell you these different moths. Which one of these moths would have a better chance of surviving on a tree with white bark so it doesn't get eaten by birds? Is it a black moth, A brown moth or a white moth?
Done. It was a tie first. You got it first. We got it first.
Waiting for an answer from my last group. No, it was white because remember we have white bark on our tree. So the moth would need to blend in, right? So C, it was white. And I saw my 2 points right here on group number 2. Yes, you get a point. Hold on. I'll give you points. 1, 2. All right. Ready? Let's go, Griffin. Come on. Okay. Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. What is an adaptation? Hold on, I gotta start over. What is an adaptation for a dry and sandy environment? Is it A, the long eyelashes of a camel? B, the sharp spines of a sea urchin? Or C, the broad leaves of a rainforest plant? Okay. Group 1 and group 4 have the right answer. Group 4 was first. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. What's an adaptation again? Tell me what an adaptation is. What's an adaptation? Mason, do you know what an adaptation is?
Environment?
An adaptation. What does an animal have to help them live? Boys and girls. Anyone help me, son? What's an adaptation? Emmeline?
Something that can change an environment?
Not something that can change in the environment. Think about a beaver. Think about something that helps it live in its environment. Remember we talked about its teeth that help it chop down wood, right? That's an adaptation. That helps our beaver stay alive. Think about a camel. Why would a camel need long eyelashes in the desert? Griffin? So it can see because what? They don't have rainstorms there. They have the desert. It's sandy. It's dry. There's no rain. It's sand.
Sunny?
No sand. It is sandy, but what if the sand starts flowing around? What would you call that? A sandstorm. So the camel needs long eyelashes to keep the sand out of its eyes. All right, who's coming up from group number 4 to shoot? Who didn't shoot yet? Asia, did you shoot? Okay, okay, come on up, Mason.
Wait, how about we
Guys,
do
move your feet closer.
I thought
You're gonna get hit with a basketball. No, because it was their turn first. Go ahead, Mason. Oh! No, that's we need to reshoot. We need to hold on, wait. Wait. Good.
Nice.
All right. Ready for the next one? Ooh, here's another tricky one. Okay, listen closely. A squirrel is using twigs and leaves to make a nest. What is the squirrel doing? Is it A, eating plants as food? B, using plants to build shelter? Or C, helping plants to make food? Every group gets a point. Group number 3 was first. Alright guys, sit down. Natalie can shoot. You can concentrate. No, she's nervous, so everyone let her be quiet so she can concentrate. Oh! Oh, we have some ties. Uh-oh. All right.
Close game.
Here's a tricky question. This is tricky. So you guys, I need to read this a couple times. Ready? You do a test that shows rainforest plants need water to live.
Brooklyn.
We know that. We know plants need water to live, right? How can you check that your results were correct? Okay, So we ran a test to see how much water these plants needed to live. We need to check to see how we were correct. Is it A, you do the same test again the same way? B, you can test again using desert plants? Or C, you can do the test in a different environment?
A was first. 2 was first.
My two boys, group 2 was first, and so 2, 3, and 4 gets points.
Yay! It was supposed to be.
No, it was A. Listen, whenever you do a test, to make sure you're correct, you repeat the same test over again. That was on our study guide, remember? All right, guys, who's coming up from group 2?
Scott!
Come on, Scott.
Sit down.
You're not in my group.
Come on,
Oh, group 2's catching up. All right. Ready? I need everyone quiet before I read my question. Natalie? What? Group 2, they were first. All right, ready? How can you tell that a plant's environment provides what the plant needs? A, the plant has leaves that are drooping. B, the plant is growing and has green leaves. C, the plant has leaves that are turning yellow. You guys should be talking. You were talking while I was talking. Okay, so it is B,
He said it first.
but I saw group 3 that had it first.
Wait, what? No, we had it first.
I saw group 3 had it first.
How was group 3 doing it? Yes, you got it.
All right, Emily. Everyone sit down. Everyone sit down. Wait. Go ahead.
Oh! Oh! What did she say? Did she make it?
All right, we have one more. This is for all the money.
Give me this all.
This is it. You ready?
This is whoever gets this and makes it shot gets 20 forks.
All right, ready? And everyone stop talking, especially group 4 back there, because you guys didn't hear my last one. What is one way that you use resources? A, eating food. B, sleeping. Or C,
Done.
talking. Lorenzo, we can't do that.
Done. It was us. We were first. We were done. We were first. No.
So all of my groups have the right answer because this is our last round.
We got.
I will get everyone, one person from each group to shoot.
Me.
Okay, so raise your board. Sit down. Stay in your seats. Okay. Who's coming for group 1? All right, let's watch Lorenzo shoot. Let's see if he can do it.
Just go.
Hold on, guys. Stop talking. Wait. I need everyone to stop talking before I give the ball to Lorenzo. Go ahead, Lorenzo. Oh! Yes, you did. All right, group 2 is coming. Oh! Okay, group 3, who's coming? Oh, Emmeline again. Uh-oh.
I feel like she's gonna make it.
All right, group 4.
I feel like you just almost
That's okay. Everyone can get more than one chance. It's fine. Everyone sit down. Stay quiet so I can let Asia shoot her ball.
Oh, so close, Asia.
I would like group 1, bring your whiteboard up to me. And your dry erase marker, your marker, and your eraser. Okay, where's your marker? All right, go back to your seat. Group 2, my 2 boys come up with your dry erase board and your eraser and marker.
tie with 1, 3, and 4. But with number 2, it was.
Thank you. Okay, group 3, bring your stuff
didn't get No.
Huh? I don't think so. We still have one more thing to do.
What?
I have to ask you one more question.
No.
This is gonna be hard.
This is for all of the money.
No.
Are you ready?
You
This
get
is
money?
all of the money.
I
Let me
need
see.
some.
Wait, you get money?
No.
You get money? You fooled, right?
I did for
You
you.
get 2 shots.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Okay, listen to this. This is another test question. So whenever you think you know your answer, I want you to turn to the person next to you and tell them what you think it is. Okay? What animal is most likely to be harmed when a beaver builds a dam? Is it A, a bird that nests in trees? Listen, hold on, I'm not done yet. Is it A, a bird that nests in trees? B, a fish that swims in ponds? Or C, a plant that grows in water? Talk with someone next to you. Tell someone next to you. Tell someone next to you. Did you guys talk?
Yeah, we talk.
We can
Alright? Both can go sit down. Which animal is most likely to be harmed when a beaver builds a dam? Who knows? How about Scott? Not a fish. Whenever a beaver builds a dam, what is it doing? It's chopping down at something, right? Asia, what is it? A bird, right? Because the bird has shelter in the tree. Very nice. Alright, so tomorrow, sit down, Mason, sit down. Scott, sit down. On your butts. Lorenzo, sit down on your butt. Tomorrow is our test. We just went through basically all of the test questions. So you guys should know all of it, right? You're going to do so good on your science test tomorrow? Yes, you are. You're going to do so good. I believe in all of you. Okay, so go ahead and get your things together so we can go ahead and start dismissing you.
Where's team 1?
Oh, which team won? Sorry. I have a three-way tie.